Hello folks, and welcome back to Felsburn Mark 2, or Part 2 even, whichever you choose to call it. Anywho, we're back. It's Farm Sim 19, and welcome to the Batcave, my little happy place, to which you are all very welcome. Now, I know I left questions in the other ones, and I'm already recording before really anybody's had a chance to look at it, never mind comment. So, a bit naughty on my part, but hey, I'm not as organised as other people's might be. Now, I've hit my first problem, and this is entirely self-inflicted. It's 11:30. Now, what I would like to do, as I don't have crops or anything, is just skip the night, because, yeah. However, there's a slight issue with that, in that I haven't actually bought land. Now, one of the questions was, do we buy land, or do we just carry on? Well, if I can find somewhere cheap enough, I'm going to buy a bit of land. I won't be able to do anything else, but at least I'll have a bit of land. Now, this contracting larky, I've just thought, looking at the income from the last one, could be quite a slow burn. So we'll do our best to make the most of it, but there might be a lot of humming and hawing in the initial stages, so just apologising up front, which is always a good start. Yes, good confident start. Anyway, hope you're all well and enjoying the joys of FS19 with the odd foible, it has to be said. And talking of which, I just finished watching Species' latest, the finished contracting, and the man's a genius. It just the steering and what they've done, and I thought, yeah, I can see why they've done it, but there's something about it, it's just not right. I could not get my head around it, and he's just hit the nail on the head and got it beautifully explained. And as soon as I was actually watching it, and it went, oh, of course, it's back to front. Anyway, I've said I've left that comment on his channel, so go and have a look, and while you're there, why not subscribe, because he's a grand lad, and yeah, very much underrated in the world of YouTube. Excuse me while I snuffle some hot chocolate, but I usually let the hot chocolate, the hot chocolate even, go cold. So, needle pulling thread and all that. I've had to disconnect my gear stick because FS19 had kittens and decided it wasn't going to play, and every time I jumped into a tractor and a contract and starting from scratch, it froze. The thread on Giants is marked as solved. It's not solved. It's in no way solved. I've disconnected a controller, and they seem to think this is an acceptable workaround. Well, as quickly as I can, here's why it's anything but. Every time you unplug a USB and replug it, you create another instance of that controller in your both your device manager, well, especially your device manager, but also in the registry, which once or twice, it's going to happen, that's fine. You do that on a regular basis, like for, say, a game that can't cope, then what you end up getting is what I periodically get, because I do a lot of swapping around, but that's just because I try new configurations and what have you. But you will get to a point where there are so many ghosts. Say my Xbox controller, which is it's a 360, is still going strong, and no game I've ever come across has any bother with it, not even this one, but that one was going great guns, and then suddenly it decided that one of the sticks was actually a button and not a stick, which I thought was a bit weird. And then it started doing some other crazy things, and I did a bit of digging, and it turns out that your calibrations get kerfuddled because, oh, I've had one of these before, and Windows can't figure out which one it is, so it kind of throws them all together. So then you have to dig through your registry and clear out the ghosts, and then you have to dig through Device Manager and clear out all the ghosts. Then you have to reset, and sometimes you might have to delete your input file, whatever game it is, and go again, which is a royal pain in the what's-it. That's not an acceptable workaround. However, having had my little meltdown, which is going to be written on the forum, I suspect, but we'll wait and see. There was comment that controllers were, quotes, a known issue, and that they were going to address it in the upcoming patch, whenever the heck that might be. Which surely tempts me into the why do we need patches in a supposed AAA title. Here's one for you. Go look up Assassin's Creed, the first one. The only game in history to have a patch to lower their level of finesse because the hardware out there couldn't cope. And if anybody would like to discuss that topic, I'll be more than happy to, because that is a landmark game in a number of ways. But yes, that's what a AAA title should be: polished, finished, beautiful, amazing, jaw-dropping, worth every penny, and just something to be proud of. Not something that is 70% there but has some glaring issues, like not being able to cope with controllers like its previous version. And right, okay, time to derail the rant. Let's get back to the game. I may go on for quite some time otherwise. Oh, on a happier note, right, hang on. Oh yes, for some reason the game decides I should start here. I don't actually own this ground, it just randomly chooses this bit. I suppose if you started on the easy mode, this is where your farm would be, so by default this is where your starting point is. Well, sounds good. Right, anyway, oh right, one of them. Oh. And here we go again. What the heck was I thinking? Oh yes. Right, anyway, yes, on a happier note. Sorry, I'm going in circles again. Whee! And I can do that too. I've just pulled the trigger on a Logitech X52 Pro, which I am more than a little excited about, because due to actually getting the timing right for once, I stand a chance, perhaps not a big one, but I stand a chance of getting said controller tomorrow. Well, my tomorrow anyway. I'm not sure when this will go up, but anyway, in my tomorrow I could well be the happy owner of a OTAS. Now, Species has been made a few mentions of his, and yeah, I have at the moment a G13 and a side panel, and the G13 periodically has little moments. I mean, I've had it since launch, a Logitech G13. I never put a foot wrong. Up to now, it just has little wobbles. The side panel, well, I think I've treated you to that story already. So yeah, not a resounding success, and to call it heavy equipment is a bit of a joke. Anywho, the plan is to replace those two controllers with the HOTAS, because that's two USB plugs for one. And yes, that's notwithstanding the rant at the beginning. The other reason is I actually have Star Citizen. Now hang on, I really should go and do stuff, shouldn't I? Just rather than blithering at you. Right, so we finished that. Now I made a bit of a boo-boo, because what I was wanting to do, and there's a short video that I did. I'll be honest, I did it by accident because it started recording and I didn't realise there's no speech or anything, which is probably not a bad thing, and it's just me trundling around in the night, discovering another little foible that I should be having a word with Giants about. But when you finish the contract, as in literally get all the grain off and into the trailer, you still have straw on the ground. And I thought, I wonder, because Species mentioned it, and I thought, that's quite a canny one. It said it's a wee bit naughty, perhaps a wee bit cheeky, but I'm up for that sort of thing. So I was going to try baling it, Unfortunately, I went and completed the mission before getting the baler, and guess what? As soon as you complete the mission, you get the pennies, but you then lose access to the field and all the straw just vanishes into thin air. So, yeah, that wasn't my best plan ever. Anywho, about this ground buying malarkey, really? Sorry, I'm intrigued as to what this button 11 is. I'm not aware of having a button. Oh. Alright. Well, that's really odd. Okay, there's obviously some bindings I have still to get to.
Here are some results from the web.
I'm not sure what that's all about. My phone just sprung into life there for some reason. Apologies for that. That's Google getting all excited as it's up to date. I don't know what's going on there. That's really weird. I've no idea what that 11 is. I've just pressed every button that I can get my hands to, and there's no 11. But yes, I think we can safely say the carry on. Nope, and it's, you'll notice that's not going to happen. What about that one? Oh, this guy could be on a bit of a sticky wicket here. No, what about that one then? Oh, jings, not even that. What about that one? 3 oh, what? 3 million? Wow. Oh, that must be the forest. Oh, that's the forest, that's why. Hey, how much is that? 176. What about, that's 400. Not doing particularly well here, it has to be said. What about that one? I don't think I'm going to be able to buy land at all. So, I think we'll just give up on that one for the time being. But we're going to need another, 70 grand or so. Yes. Because what I would usually do at this point in 17 is go knock some trees down. But you can't go decimating trees in this one unless you own the ground. So contracts would seem to be the only way forward at the moment. It's kind of unfortunate, but there you go. Oh, cultivating. Right, now, cultivate, I can do that. Oh, now, actually, no, I was going to pick up on another question of, but no, that's poaching, so we'll ignore that. Right. So, hang on a cotton picking minute. Oh, hey, sorry. That one. Garage. Right, so I've got you, you're not, or do I just, you know what? Let's just do a contract using their kit. Righty, off we go. So this is purely money making exercise. Right, now, here we go, folks. Excuse me while I fiddle things around a bit. There we are. So, no lights on. and we have minimals and all that sort of. Oh look, they've got my HOTAS already. Right, anyway, so nothing there, yes? Now I have front and no, hang on, let's just do this right. Right, I have front and rear work lights separate. So there's rear, there's front, there's your normal lights. Now the one thing I do like is you have that. You actually have a high beam that is higher than your dip beam, or whatever you want to call it. Over here it's high beam and dip. I assume that's at least understandable, if not the same. So, anyway, we have that. We have that. Hop back inside. There's the front. Lovely. Yes. Right, now there's the back, okay? But look at the mirrors. The mirrors, for some reason, do not pick up light. So I don't claim to understand really. No, I don't do me. So I'm thinking I'll get away with this purely because I've already got. Oh well, actually no, it's not. You getting that bit? Oh crap, do I have to buy the fertilizer? Well, how do I get the what? How? Oh, you Torak. Well, I never thought of that one. Right, Macduff, you are actually required then. It's good job I got that. Oh. Right. Oh, look. Look at this. Whee! I'm not a big kid, honest. Well, yeah. Who am I kidding? Right, okay. Okay, why are you not catching? You're catching on there. Ah, oh, right, okay. Right, okay. Well, I've already gone haywire, so let's just ignore that. Right. Well, I wasn't actually planning on spending money. That's kind of defeating the object, but well, if that's what's needed, that's what's needed. So I so much. Doing my best to be a grasshopper species. I'm doing my bestest. Bugging the life out of me. I'm doing. Come on, you. They've done it again. They did this the last time. They have. It's like they've got a small child sat on the foot brake all the time. So you go forwards, then you stop, and the vehicle's actually diving. It's a 7 Giants. Come on, boys. If I hit the brakes and it dies, great. And I know they would probably say, oh, we're just showing off the physics. Yeah, well, never mind physics. Let's try and get the reality of physics in equal bounds. That would be nice. Anyway, yes, I'm sorry. I seem to be in a bit of a ranty mode today. I'm not sure why, but anyway, we'll try and gloss over. And yes, I know I've gone for the one that's bigger, but the simple reason rather, it's for a bigger tractor. Yeah, and hopefully at some point I will have a bigger tractor. But the real reason, yeah, it's a fork, so that'll do. The real reason is that then. Right, there we are. Poop poop. The real reason is it should, I think, give me a better reach. That's the plan. So, and I'm still hitting that toggle, that shuttle button. I remember one day, the day they implement a shuttle, probably. Right, so that's, I hope it's a blank field I'm going to, because that's going to absolutely trash it. But hey, it's not mine. So there you go, one of them, and let's have that up. Forwards. Controls in this are really quite awful, I have to say. Anyway, so I suppose I need to go and buy stuff then. That's just, I don't know, buying stuff indeed. Big bags. Now, it's his kit. One. 2, 3. Right. Oh, right. But yeah, I will learn from species. I can dip it out. Right, hang on. I do like the models. However, and yes, there's a however, but however, I do think the colours are just a little OTT, oversaturated or plasticky or something. I don't know, it might be me. Perhaps I'm just I'm heavy to use the faded and no, I can't use that word. Too used to faded old gear and no, not within. Oh. Right, depth perception's no better then, because I was really. Oh, right, you're moving. You can feel the weight of it. I do like that. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's and although it doesn't work because I've done that and yeah, that's a little annoying because it would be nice to see what's going on behind me properly. But hey, apparently vision is OP. Oh, come on, forwards. Using a one pedal for the two jobs, I'm really quite struggling with it. But I will persevere. Right, that's you. Let's see if we can do cheaty squinty bits. Right, excuse me a second. I'm just sorting out my wheel because I've realised I haven't swapped it round. And what happens is, there you go, that's better. What happens is I get monstrous feedback because it basically doubles every force. And I've got this actually set on force feedback through the game, where in 17 I had it through the wheel because the game didn't have any. And if you go through the files, ostensibly this doesn't, and yet if I have it on game, it will increase the force feedback. There's no rhyme or reason to it, you know, it doesn't change at any point, but it's a little bit peculiar. Right, so that's you, that's 2000. Hang on a minute, where am I going? Who are you? Field 16, right. Field 6, where the heck's Field 6? Ooh, right, it's one of them. That's a fair old size. Right, well. 3 was probably a reasonable thing to do. Where's the other? Oh, he's around the other side, aren't you? Right, come on, forwards. Yes. In the absence of it doing what I want it to do, I will of course talk to it, because as we all know, that works. Now I think that's sort of something approaching the flat. There we are at that one. Well, wasn't too far off, I suppose. Right, get off. Oh, am I hitting that from the wrong side? I might be. No, there's no definite side, so okay. No. Right, okay, you're just not gonna do that, are you? No. Oh, I got it. Oh, I don't know what I've done there. Oh, I've done something. Anyway, let's just get the back of there. Yeah, I have turned the sound down a lot, arguably too much, but oh, the sound is fantastic. There we are, right in Macduff. You see, that's to me is now quite a nice volume for recording purposes. Right, so off we take. Oh. I might just turn this up a smidge. Right, now I ought to check where I'm going really. Well, so, right, where you go you? Oh, hey! Okay, that didn't work. Right, I'm going to stop looking at the map and just go. I'm going to try the right hand fork, I'm not really sure. No, actually, no, no. Oh. Let's go left. I know, I'm not indicating shocking behaviour. What bugs me most about this game, it's not bad. It's just stuff that I should have thought of in my book. Aha! One of them. Right, well, I'm going to absolutely trash whatever that is with this spreader, but hey, it's his idea, not mine. And yes, I'm already making mistakes for something that making excuses. for... Now, how far do you actually go? Not so far off. Yes, that was... Oh yeah, I was trying out this dynamic camera malarkey. And I don't know, I appreciate what they're saying. The camera will try and stay in line, and that's what you would do to a degree, but it's just the way it moves, there's something about it, it feels unnatural. I don't know, but it's probably just me. But yes, anyway, before I got yet again easily distracted, what I was about to say was, I do have Star Citizen kicking about. I haven't gone near it for a long time, and oh, I was a bit off there, so hang on, I have to get my marker. Yeah. Okay, this could be interesting. Right, can we have that one as well, please? Oh, that's not really helping. Oh. Apparently, I am not killing things. Right, am I doing... Oh. Okay, well, that was... Whoa! No, what's cancel then? Right, so are you still working then? No? What about you? I said no. Wow. Right, off we go again. I think that's matching up again, I'm not sure, but I think it is. It's quite a wide throw. Oh, am I doing a huge big overlap? I might be. I'm glad it doesn't just, well, as you saw there, when I go to map, it doesn't just immediately freeze. Now there you go, I don't know if that's showing up. I turned down the AA and you can see it working on those telephone wires. It's just about to turn my diff lock off to help me turn. I think that one. Oh, whoa! Get back up. It's not too far off the mark. Yes. As you can see, I get so easily distracted with this. Although I am intrigued that wheels as big as that appear not to do any damage. I wouldn't have called that roll crop myself. But hey, what do I know? Right folks, well we just snuck past the half-hour mark and yeah, it's definitely going to be a slow burn, so I might have to reset. Oh, I'll tell you what I might do. I might have a go at seeing what I can sell, and then instead of buying stuff, lease. That could be a plan, eh? Yeah, I think that's the edge there, so... Aye, I think I'm doing a huge overlap again, but... We's are getting there. So yet again, you leave me in the... Well, literally middle of the night. I hope this has been not too ranty, but vaguely enjoyable on some level. If you've got this far, thank you very much for watching. That's really very much appreciated. If you think the Star Citizen is, yep, want more of that. I mean, there's plenty of folk out there that do it. It's just I haven't had a look, and it's something a bit different. The other content, I mean, for the moment, yeah, I'm kind of shiny new toy, but I've not forgotten about Mercury, no indeed. So that will shortly appear back. Yes. Alrighty then. Thank you all for watching. Hope it didn't bore you to tears too much. Take care. Cheers for now.